Hi guys, hi my friends, welcome back. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's Wednesday, so you've made it halfway through the week, your work week. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about practicing self-care and how important it is when you're going through something, a situation, a toxic relationship. I talk a lot about toxic and narcissistic relationships because, there's a lot of different things that, I've dealt with and have been dealing with in my life with certain people. And so self-care is imperative. Like, it's highly important. And when I say that, I mean, like, whatever, if you're spiritual, whatever you believe in, I respect. If you believe in God, I respect. If you don't believe, and I respect everybody's, religious preference. So I don't expect anybody to believe or agree with me on anything. Now, I pray to God. I believe God's brought me a long way in my life. He's gotten me through so much, just as from a childhood, up till now, and my story is still being written. I have probably, I could honestly say, if anybody who knows me can say that I have probably a good 10 to 20 lifetime movies that you could watch in regards to my life. So practicing self-care, you can't always afford to go get a massage or to go get your nails done or go get a facial, or you can't, the money's not always available for some people to do those things. So you can just easily, and I'm not telling you anything that you probably don't already know, but these are just things that work for me. And I do meditation walks. I go to the park. There's this park by my house, and I love it. It's the prettiest park. And I'm going to show you the park. I think I talked about that yesterday. But it's a beautiful park. I mean, gorgeous. They keep it up so well. There's big pretty rocks. The water's going on. They've got flowers. They have a community garden. They have a little soccer area. A ton of trees. It's super green. And it's just a really pretty, calm place that I like to go to decompress, to meditate, to turn out all the noise, all the background noise, the talking, the texting, the calls, the, social media, family drama, toxic people. I mean, it's just a good escape from reality for me. So, I do that on a regular basis. Of course, if I'm having a bad day and I'm sick, I'll just go out on one of my balconies and just sit outside, get some sun. I usually go to the pool. Last summer, I went to the pool almost every single day. I've only been to the pool once this summer. I'm going to try to go a few more times. But yeah, I hit the pool last summer when it opened, I think it opened Memorial Weekend. And I was at the pool every day. So, that really helps, getting out in the sun or going swimming or something like that. But if you have a rec center somewhere, you don't have to pay to get in. So just going on nature walks, just sit outside on your grass. You don't even have to go to the park. You could just sit out on your grass, or with your bare feet, walk on the grass, walk on the cement, and that really does help calm you. It grounds you. These are all things that sound probably ridiculous, but let me tell you, they really help. Speaking from experience, always speaking from experience. And so getting out in nature is really good. Taking bubble baths is another, good meditation thing to do. Putting on some meditation music, lighting candles, and just laying in the bath and just listening to the meditation music, or no music at all, or just whatever it is that brings you comfort, is something that I would highly recommend for you. It's really hard to think positive when you're depressed, when you're going through a hard time. It's hard to take advice from people, or sometimes we feel like people don't understand us, so we pull away, and sometimes people just don't even want to be around us, and we don't understand why. But I know that certain people genuinely care, but sometimes people just don't know what to say to you, especially if your situation is taking, a really long time to get through and get out. If you're trying to get out, if you're trying to work on things, then those are also good things to do. But if you're on your way out from a situation or a relationship, those are good things to do while you're, waiting for the day that you can actually leave safely. Some situations aren't so safe, but make sure that if you're in a toxic, volatile environment, a situation, that you share with people, let people know, give people, code words, make sure certain people have keys to your house, and just make sure that you have a good support system somewhat. If you don't have family, there's a couple different people that you could include. You might even want to talk to, your neighbors if you're in a dangerous, abusive situation. So, let your neighbors be aware that, you're going through something really bad right now, and, if they'll give you your phone number, their phone number, and just let them know, like, hey, can you call the cops for me? Like, I can't call right now, or something like that. But just trying to practice positive mind thinking, like, positive thoughts, like, they call it stinking thinking, and it's hard to not think about what you're going through. It's hard to not dwell on, how horrible things are. You see everybody around you happy, and families doing fun things and going on vacations, and you see everybody together and laughing, and you're just like looking from afar and watching couples, and just if you're in a season of your life right now where things aren't so good, and your relationship, maybe your marriage is not great, and you want so bad for that to be your life again, and it will be, you have to trust and believe that just because the relationship that you're in is maybe ending, or your marriage is ending, it doesn't mean that you're never going to be happy again, and you're never going to find love again. Look at all you've been through. Look at all that you've come through. You've been through worse. You've been through worse times. It sucks to have to start over and keep starting over, but if we can get to the root of the problem, which is kind of where self-care comes in, going in deep inside and trying to figure out, like, what triggers me, what in this situation, or when this person says this or says that or does this or does that, why does it bring up anger or sadness, or it's like a trauma, your heart's racing, your flight, freeze, what is it? Fight, flee, or freeze. And you just go into survival mode. But we need to start thriving, we need to start thriving, and just be gentle with yourself. You have enough people, or the abuser, treating you horrible, and they see how we treat ourselves. So love yourself. Don't show that they're affecting you. You're going to be out soon. But in the meantime, just show them that, what? I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'm going to be good after you. I'm good now. Like, don't let them know that they're affecting your day. Don't let them steal your joy. Take care of you. You come first and foremost.